Welcome back everyone to the Collector Channel. Today I'll be opening up some packs from this 1992 the Babe Ruth collection box. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So let me get this opened up here. This is sealed from 1992. I picked this box up for, I think it was like $15 or $20. It wasn't much at all. So it's definitely a good bargain for what you get. Alright, there it is. The plastic is off. So on the front there, it looks like we have Babe Ruth doing a right after a hit. Probably watching a long home run take off. Looks like the Babe Ruth set 192 records, 33 have never been broken. So collect 165 cards. So that's what I was looking for. I was like, wait, I thought it was 165 cards. So it's records, not cards, but yeah, 165 cards in the set. And there's some of the cards we can get there. That's a cool card there. That's Ruth and Gehrig. They also made a 1962 Topps Ruth and Gehrig card, which I've owned several of them. Awesome. Alright, let's get this opened up, everyone. So I wasn't exactly sure what to expect when I opened these, but yeah, this is what the packs look like, so you can see through the card on top and kind of tell what you have on the bottom if you look carefully. I'll move this aside here. I don't know exactly how many I'll open up today, but I'll take out these 4 at first. So 10 cards per pack. So the box said 48 count. We have 48 of these packs. That's a ton. 480 cards in here. Maybe we can put together a set. So I'll try to keep these in good condition. That's a cool card. I like that one. So it looks like Babe Ruth may have been walked at that point there. This is the back of the card. Shows the card number on the top right. Some stats. That's a cool picture there. I believe that's Babe Ruth when he played for the Boston Red Sox. Oh yeah, first major league victory, so 1914 that would be. So Ruth, did he play for the Red Sox in 1914, or was that... Yeah, the Baltimore Orioles. Okay, so that was before the Red Sox. He played for Baltimore Orioles 1914, and then the Red Sox from 1915, and got traded to the Yankees, was it 1920, and played until 1935, retired with the Boston Braves in 1935. And that is interesting to see Babe Ruth holding that bat as a right-handed batter. Usually he's hitting with as a left-handed batter. Babe's first wife, Babe Ruth's first wife, Helen. These are actually pretty cool cards. Really good value for what you get here. So 1947, that would have been a year before he passed away. Yeah, he passed away in 1948. With original playing days Babe Ruth cards going for the prices they do these days. They're not affordable to most people, so it's nice to get something that you can see some really cool images for a really good price. Yeah, Babe Ruth cards from his playing days at 1914 to 1935. Although there's not much from 1914, just a few pieces out there, some photos, Baltimore Orioles schedule card, and then maybe a postcard or two. That's an awesome signature swing there. Babe Ruth used a really huge bat, really heavy. Maybe that helped him crank out some extra home runs. This is his second wife, Claire, which I think he stayed with her up until he passed away. And Babe Ruth with his daughter there. And she actually passed away more recently, so she was around for a long time. Would have been interesting to talk with her about Babe Ruth and some of her experiences. As time goes on, there's not many people around that have met Babe Ruth. Which leads me to a question. Anyone watching this video, do you know anyone that's actually met Babe Ruth or talked to Babe Ruth that's still alive, someone that you've spoken to before? That's cool. The called shot. So that was at, I think, Wrigley Field, the called shot. Yeah, Babe used a 54-ounce bat. Check that out. Man. The Bambino, the man, Babe Ruth's nicknames. The Bambino, it says again on here, Babe contributes to war effort, and him with his daughter Dorothy. Alright, so I think I'll open one more pack here. My battery's actually running low on the camera. So we'll do one more pack, get this charged up, and hopefully do some more coming up here. So I'm going to go through this pack a little bit quicker. So Babe Ruth, Boston Red Sox. This is a cool card. So there's a Boston Red Sox postcard from 1915, which Ruth, I believe, is standing in the back. But this one, you have Babe Ruth right there in the front row. Club's 500th home run, which I don't believe that would be the picture of him, because I think that looks like spring training, I would think, there. Babe becomes a Yankee. This is a 1962 Topps card also they made with this image. Slam's first home run in an All-Star game. Amazing that the first All-Star game was 1933. So you have Gehrig, Ruth, and Fox in that photo, or that card. Alright, sorry about that everyone. The battery died and I charged it a bit, so I'll keep going. I'll actually open up a few extra packs because of that. So this is still that last pack that I was working on, just a couple cards left here. So most people don't get these graded, not an issue if someone wants to. They look nice in a PSA holder, and they're difficult to get in high grade just because these black borders. Typically when you have a card with black borders or blue, it's harder to get a higher grade. That's a cool card right there. Ruth throwing for the Red Sox, left-handed pitcher. And remember, he was an awesome pitcher. Probably would have been a Hall of Fame pitcher if he would have kept going as a pitcher alone without his hitting ability. So Babe Ruth retires. 1935, yep, that's for the Braves there. So place in history, this is lifetime 1,356 extra base hits. And another place in history card, season 11.8 home runs percentage. There's another cool card there. It looks like he's with some trophies in this one. He must have had a huge trophy collection. So this is Babe Ruth in 1942, 7 years after retirement. Faces Johnson again, so I'm guessing this is Walter, or he's going against Walter Johnson. They don't show him, but yeah, Walter Johnson. Walter Johnson was an awesome pitcher too back in the day. And the Babe Ruth's funeral. A lot of people lining up to go see him. being remembered, almost like, okay, I thought these were like in order or something, but this is from 1928 and 1922 right there. Bob Muzel, I think that's how you pronounce his name. They actually went on a lot of barnstorming trips together in the early 20s, and I think he was Landis was the commissioner of baseball back then. He did not agree with those two going on barnstorming tours, and I think he penalized Babe Ruth with some suspension in baseball, but the fans weren't showing up to the games because Babe Ruth wasn't playing, and it was quickly overturned. So this is all off the top of my head as I go through these, so facts should be pretty close to right on, but might be a little off. There's a cool card there. They use this in the Sinella and the Sinella baseball cards, those German baseball cards. They're almost like postcard size from 1932, I believe. Roger Pete also had that same image of a baseball card. So a lot of these were used in baseball cards. This one I don't believe was, or not that I've seen. There's Ruth pitching again, throwing a left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter, and a left-handed pitcher. Babe bows out. I think this is the Babe's farewell, 1948, last time walking up to the plate right before he passed away. There he is again, pitching 1920. Cool. That's awesome. All right, everyone, so that's all the packs I'll open up today. I had a lot of fun opening these again. Please subscribe if you haven't. I look forward to opening the rest of this box with you. There's a ton of cards to open still. We just barely touched the surface of opening these. So, again, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.